Hi, my name is Liz. Welcome to Nothing But Bags. I call this space Nothing But Bags because bags honestly make me happy. Love talking about them, love watching content about them, love shopping my handbag collection for a bag to take out with me. I love all things handbags. When I'm getting ready to go somewhere, my outfit is the accessory. My handbag is the main event. Whether this is your first time clicking on one of my videos because this channel was recommended to you through the algorithms around here at YouTube, or you're one of my returning fellow handbag addicts, friends, or supporters, either way, I appreciate you clicking this video from the bottom of my heart. As you saw the thumbnail title of this video, I am unboxing a Kate Spade Dumpling Bag for my mom. So a lot of times I'll be going to the doctor with my mom, or we'll be going out and get something to eat. But I typically find this when we go to the doctor's office. My mom has her water bottle because she doesn't go anywhere without her water bottle. And she'll have her bag all stuffed with things. And to me, she doesn't have the right bag with her. She needs a bigger bag, a bag that has some more organization to it, something that has a little bit more space in it, basically. I just don't think she carries the right handbags. So a few months ago, I ordered her the Hayden bag from Coach. And I feel like when I see her with that bag, she tends to have much more space to get all of her essentials in there. And it's not like she has to have one thing in one hand and one thing in another hand. I've been seeing all the videos of the people I follow around here on YouTube. Some of my favorite content creators like Miss P from Miss Phoebe's Corner and Determined to Be both have this bag. And every time they show it, I get excited about it. I'm not sure if this is too big for my mom though. And it is not returnable. So Liz, why aren't you getting the bag? For me, whenever I'm about to buy a bag, I ask myself 2 or 3 questions. I'm not someone that is a gatekeeper for myself. If I want a bag, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna get it. But I do have a little meeting or a conference call with the responsible Liz. And she asked me a few questions before I can make the purchase. And one of the questions is, where is this bag going to be carried to? What will you be using this bag for or to do? And so I'll look at the bag and I have to kind of tell myself or my, responsible is why I'm getting the bag. What am I going to use it for? I don't just buy a bag just because I like it. I have to know that it's going to be a travel bag or a work bag or a brunch bag or a birthday party or a party or a social life bag or an errand running bag. So once I decide that, the next question is, do you have another bag in your collection that can serve the same purpose? Because you don't want to have bags in your collection that are competing with each other. I don't want to have 2 bags that do the same thing and look very similar, because I'm going to reach for one of those bags over the other one. One of them is going to be my favorite for whatever reason. So if I have 2 bags that are competing with each other, then I'm going to have one bag sitting on the shelf. So I'll tell myself, do you have another bag like that bag? The third thing is, can we spend money on this bag right now? Do we have any other expenses we have to pay? Are we working? Do we have anything that needs to be done at the house? Anything else we need to take care of before we make this purchase? So those are kind of 3 questions that my responsible Liz asks me when I'm considering buying a handbag. I wouldn't buy this bag for myself because I don't need a bag with organization. I have plenty of bags with organization. But I love the organization in this bag. It's just adorable. This is in the mountain gray color. I'm trying to see, is it on here anywhere? No. And this is the large dumpling satchel. I don't know if this is going to be too big for her or not. But I'm going to give it to her and see if she can carry it. Again, it's non-returnable. So I'm hoping she will like this bag. And if she doesn't, maybe she can gift it to somebody, because I think it's a really beautiful bag. And it wasn't expensive either. This bag, did I have the price on here? This bag was on sale, I believe. Yeah, it had to be on sale because it's saying the USD was $4.59. And I know I ain't spent on $4.59 on a child. I wouldn't have. Not the way the economy is right now. But the bag comes with a shoulder strap. That was one of the reasons I also liked it for her, because that way she can put it on her shoulder if she's walking around somewhere and I have to hold it in her hand the whole time, especially if she needs her hands free while she's doing something, running errands or something. So it comes with a crossbody or shoulder strap. In this, again, mountain gray. And I think gray is G-R-E-Y, not G-R-A-Y. Silver hardware. It is adjustable and it's removable. I love adjustable, removable straps. I also love when they have this little keeper on them to kind of hold the piece of your end, the end of the strap, so you don't have to, that won't be flinging around everywhere. Good packaging. They have packaging all over it to protect the different pieces. But Determined to Be has this bag in pink in 2 different sizes. And that's one of the things I was looking at, the size. The smaller one I thought would have been too small for my mom because, again, she has to carry a water bottle, and a small bag doesn't seem to work for her because, again, I'll have 2 or 3 things in my hand. And like when you go into the doctor's office, first thing you have to do is weigh yourself, right? So I'll take her bag so that she can weigh herself. And I'm holding the bag, and then I'm holding something else because it's something else that's coming out of the bag because it's not enough space in the bag for all the things. And what I liked about this so much was all the organization this dumpling bag has. It has 3 or 4 different compartments in it, and they're all snap compartments. They're not zip compartments. I love that about this bag as well, because my mom is 80-something years old, so I don't want her to have to do a bunch of zippers and all that kind of stuff when she's opening and closing her bag. It's just a beautiful bag. It's very well stuffed. Like I said, got a lot of stuff in it. And I'm going to leave the tag on it. I'm just cutting all this stupid styrofoam off, which we love because we like our bags packaged well. But when you're trying to get in and out of it, it takes some time. But anyway, this is not a bag that I would purchase for myself, again, because I have plenty of bags for organization. The first bag that comes to mind would be my Rogue 25, which is right there in the picture, in dragon fruit. That bag comes with a significant amount of organization for me in terms of a medium to larger size bag, because it has 2 compartments on either side of a zip compartment. So anything, if I needed to go somewhere and I needed a bunch of organization, I have that, as well as any of my tote bags that I have organizers in, that I can also use to organize my things if I needed to, or if I'm carrying a water bottle or several things, a sweater or something. Those bags would be the ones I would reach for already in my collection if I needed a bag to put a bunch of things in and needed to be organized. But my mom has a greater need because she doesn't have as many bags as I do. And I feel like she definitely needs bags that have organization to them. It's got an outside pocket right here on the front wall. And my whole hand goes, and you can see where my fingers are at the end of it. So it goes almost all the way to the bottom. And maybe it's not as big as it feels like it is to me because it was stuffed. Maybe it'll feel a little smaller now. Very well stuffed. It does have a second compartment right here. This one's much bigger, much wider. Again, they have snap closures and they find each other very easily. The snaps find each other very easily. It's got another compartment back here. No slip pockets or anything like that, but it does have that little Kate Spade branding patch back here. And Kate Spade is written all over the interior. The bag, again, has silver hardware. I don't know if I said that. And then there's another little pouch back on the back. And all of the, I see there's blue stickers on the hardware, some of the hardware. The zipper pull has, I believe, plastic on it. Yep. But again, I saw Miss Phoebe's Corner and Determined to Be had this bag, and it's just a beautiful bag. I think Sparkle and Shine has this bag also. But neither one of them had it in this gray color. But I showed the bag to my mom first, and she picked the gray was the one she liked out of all between the red, the pink, and the gray. The gray was the one she liked. I guess it doesn't feel as big now that it's got some of the stuffing out of it. I don't know, y'all. Again, it's not returnable, so she won't have to deal with it. But I think this would be fine. She could put her water bottle in there. It's got a zip closure in the center. Got a little zip closure in the center so she could put her wallet or anything that she wanted to keep secure. She could put that. I know 80-some-year-olds probably still carry checkbooks. She put all that stuff in here and zip that up for security. And then she has these outside snap closures for other things. I like you can put your keys in that little small part right there. Her cell phone in the other one. Her water bottle down there. So she got these open spaces. And of course the strap connects to these D-rings. One is on the right side of the bag and the other is on the left side of the bag. I don't know why designers do that. Makes no sense to me. But again, I just saw this bag on their channels, and that's just such a pretty silhouette. All those, see, isn't that pretty? And how well they lined up the snaps. It's so well lined up. But anyway, y'all, again, this bag is, I bought this for my mom because, like I said, whenever we go to the doctor's office or I go out somewhere with her to get something to eat, it feels like she's carrying a bag that's not quite big enough for all of the things she needs to carry around with her. And it also feels like she needs something with some organization, because I don't feel like the bags that she has good organization so that she can differentiate where things are. I think this bag would definitely work. I like how... I love the silhouette of the bag. I just love how the little sides are the little dumpling sides. I just love that design to it. The bag does have 4 feet on the bottom. This little drawstring is just a design piece. It's not intended to really cinch anything. It's more for decorative purposes, but I still think that's a pretty touch to the bag. The handles are stationary. It can be worn quick of the arm. It can't go over the shoulder, obviously, but it can be worn top handle, crook of the arm, and it does have that shoulder strap to it. This is the larger size. I'll have the price that I paid for it on the screen for you, and I'll also put a link in the description box to the Kate Spade outlet so you can see this bag and the other colors it's in. But again, this is the Kate Spade pebble leather large satchel in the mountain gray, the dumpling design. I just think it's an adorable bag. Hopefully it's not too big for her, because it definitely needs to be able to fit a water bottle. So hopefully it's not too big for her and she likes it. I think it's a pretty color, be nice for church. Let me know in the comment section, do you have this bag? If you have it in your collection, if you have it, what color you have it in? Do you have it in the large? Do you have it in the small? The only other thing that I'll ask of you is that you have an absolutely wonderful day.